Hi, today we are going to solve a few questions based on palindromes from the topic permutation and combination. So let us start with this question. The question states that find the number of 4-digit palindromes that are even. So a palindrome will be of a 4-digit palindrome will be of the form A, B, B. So if we read from left to right or right to left, we will face the same numbers. That is the meaning of a palindrome. So a typical 4x4 palindrome will look in this way. So we need to find the palindromes that are even. So for even, it has to, the last digit of the 4-digit number, it has to end with either 2, 4, 6 or 8. And similarly this thousands place will also be the same digit, because whatever is in the units digit, that must come in the thousands digit, and whatever is in the tens digit, that must come in the hundreds digit. So assume that the units place has 4 choices, and the tens place will have 10 choices. So 10 multiplied with 4. The hundreds place will have only one choice, because whatever is in the tens place, that must come here, and the thousands place will have only one choice, because whatever is in the units place, that should come there. So there will be 40 such palindromes that are even. Now a similar question can be changed to find the number of 4-digit palindromes that are odd. 4-digit palindromes that are odd. So now the units place will have 5 choices, that is either 1, 3, 5 or 5, 7 or 9. So this will have 5 choices. The tens place will have 10 choices. So this would be number of palindromes that are odd are 10 into 5 is 50. So we can also conclude that the total number of 4-digit palindromes that are available are, the total number of 4-digit palindromes will be 90, out of which 40 are even, 50 are odd. Now let us look at another question. Slowly we will increase the complexity. So let us look at another question based on palindrome. The question states that how many 4-digit palindromes are prime? So we have total 4-digit palindromes as 90. Out of this 90, we need to find how many are prime. Now a typical palindrome will be in this way: A, B, B. A prime number means that number will be divisible by itself and by 1. So a number is prime if it is divisible by itself and divisible by 1. So any other number would be composite number. So if we observe this 4-digit palindrome, the sum of the digits in the odd places minus the sum of the digits in the even places is 0, which is exactly the divisibility rule of 11. So the in a 4-digit palindrome, sum of the digits in the odd places are a plus b minus sum of the digits in the even places are a plus b. So it is 0. So it will be divisible by 11. Since it is divisible by 11, the 4-digit palindrome, there would be 0 4-digit palindromes that are prime, because every 4-digit palindrome will be divisible by 11. So there will be 0 4-digit palindromes that are prime. What we have done, we have simply checked the divisibility of, as we know the divisibility rule of 11, it states that the sum of the digits in the odd places minus the sum of the digits in the even places should be a multiple of 11. So in this way we have found out that the sum of the digits in 4-digit palindrome, in the sum of the digits in the odd places of the 4-digit palindrome minus the sum of the digits in the odd even places of the 4-digit palindrome is 0. So hence it will be divisible by 11. Each and every 4-digit palindrome will be divisible by 11. So there would be 0 prime 4-digit palindromes. Similarly, if it is a 6-digit palindrome, in that also the sum of odd digits, sum of the digits in odd places minus sum of the digits in even places would be 0. So this will also be divisible by 11. Similarly, 8-digit palindrome, that will also be divisible by 11. So an even digit palindrome will always be divisible by 11. So there won't be any prime numbers if it is an even digit palindrome. Divisible by 11. Now let us look at another question. This question states that how many 4-digit numbers are of the form AB AB and they are prime. So the 4 digits are of the form AB AB and we need to find how many are prime. Now this is not a palindrome, because if we read from left to right or right to left, we'll face different digits. So this is not a palindrome. So I can write this number as AB multiplied with 100 plus AB. Now if I divide this number by 101, sorry, then remainder would be AB divided by 101, AB multiplied with 100 divided by 101, AB divided by 101. For this portion, for this portion 100 divided by 101, remainder would be -1, so this is minus AB, and for this portion remainder would be AB, so remainder is 0. That means the number of the form, the 4-digit number of the form AB is divisible by any 4-digit number of the form AB is divisible by 101. So there won't be any prime numbers. There won't be any prime numbers of the form AB. Numbers of the form AB. Now let us look at this question. This question states that how many 6-digit numbers that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 that are divisible by 11. So the digits must be divisible by 11. So 6-digit numbers, it would be A, B, C, D, E and F. We need to form the 6-digit numbers using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. So sum of all the digits is A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F is 22. This is one of the conditions this is one of the things we can observe, because a 6-digit number needs to be formed with these digits that are given in the question. So they can be anywhere, but sum of all the digits would be 22. The number should also be divisible by 11, so sum of the digits in the odd places A, C, E minus sum of the digits in the even places B, D, F should either be 0 or multiples of 11, 22 or 33 or so on, but the sum of the digits itself is 22. So A plus C plus E plus B plus D plus F itself is 22. So A plus C plus E minus B plus D plus F cannot be 22, cannot be 33. It can either be 0 or 11. Assume that it is 11. So then in that case it would be twice A plus C plus E. If we add these two is 33, which is not possible, so it cannot be 11 as well. So it has to be only 0. If it is 0, it would be 22. So A plus C plus E is 11. Similarly, B plus D plus F would also be 11. So out of the digits 1 2 3 4 5 7, we need to form two pairs of numbers. Each one will have three numbers, and sum of those should be 11. So those triplets, assume that this is A C E. We have selected 1 7 3, which is 11, summation is 11, and this is B D F. We have selected 2 5 4, summation is 11. So 2 5 4 is one set which will be occupying the even places, and 1 7 3 is another set that would be occupying the odd places. So these three can arrange among themselves in 3 factorial ways. Similarly, these three can arrange among themselves in 3 factorial ways. Now the question does not end here. We have selected 1 7 3. We had two triplets, two sets of numbers whose sum of the digits would be 11, out of which we have selected we have selected 1 7 3 and assigned to this A C E, and 2 5 4 and we have assigned to B D F. But this 2 5 4 can be assigned to A C E, and 1 7 3 can also be assigned to B D F. So there will be two more ways. In two ways they can be assigned. So this is the final answer. Thank you.